uthathe isifungo
Yebo,
ngileke ukuthi usengaphansi kwaso isifungo lesi.
Yebo.
Morning, Mr. Zondo.
Ngiyabingelela baba Msipho.
Siyabonga. Yebo.
Greetings.
And morning to you, Mr. Jonas, as well.
Morning Dr.
It's a welcome relief that you are here.
Okay.
Now, yesterday, and this issue, Mr. Jonas, you were not here. It arises yesterday because, and I must be frank with the court, my lord. Yesterday, we fielded a lot of complaints about the nature of the interpretation. I'm not disparaging the interpreter that was here. isiZulu is not my first language, yet I fielded a number of calls regarding the performance yesterday, and also from the witness yesterday regarding some of the interpretation that he says he was misinterpreted. So I want to revisit those aspects so that the record is perfected.
Uzolo ke bekunodaba ke noma ke akhona nje amaphuzu ke athufisa ukuthi ke awalungiseke ubaba uRamusipile mayelana hayi ukuthi ke ugceka ke uTolika ebekhona kodwa kukhona ke nje la ekunguye akwahlangana khona ke mayelana ko ukutolika.
Now the first issue, Mr. Zondo, was that when you were now taken into custody in Yeoville, you testified that you were asked to take off some of the items, that is shoelaces, belts, and what else?
Izolo ke kubufakazi bakho ushilo ukuthi ke ngesikhathi ke owathathwa ke wayo valelwa ngaso eYeoville khulume ngebhande
shoelaces,
shoelaces timiji angesiphosa what else?
And what else?
Ukupho kunye futhi
Wallet kusingathi.
as well as my wallet, my lord.
Now the interpretation yesterday, instead of saying you were made to take off your belt, it said you were made to take off your pants. Were you made to take off your pants at Yeoville?
Uma kutolikwa ke izolo kuthiwe endaweni yokuthi ke kushiwo ibhande kwasima kwasekutolika ukuthiwa ke ukuthi wakhumuliswa ibhulukwe lakho ngabe wakhulumiswa ibhulukwe?
No kusingathi.
No, my lord.
Okay. Now, let's clarify other aspects from your testimony yesterday. And with the leave of the court, I'm going to ask this process to be repeated, my lord. It pertains to the marks or the injuries that were caused to your wrist by the handcuffs. The interpretation yesterday said those look like traditional marks. Are those traditional marks that are on your left wrist?
Izolo ke khulunywe ngokulimala ke noma ibazi ezikhona la kuwena ke ezandleni ezabani bangelwa ozankosi kodwa ke uma ngabe kutolikwa ke lokho kwashiwa ukuthi ke ama marks esintu noma ke ingaba ke ikona yini lama marks onawo noma ibazi onazo kuwena ezandleni ukuthi ezokuqaba ezabangela ikona?
No kusezokuqala.
No, they are not traditional marks.
And Mr. Jonas, my lord, I'm going to insist on this. I'm going to ask Mr. Jonas again to look at that mark and have a description of the mark that is on the left wrist of the witness.
Court order here.
Sorry?
I don't have a court order here. I think it's something out of my... Don't you have a court order here? I don't think
once they are here, Mr. Jonas, we'll revert to that point. Let's not hold the court's time.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday, Mr. Zondo, also clarification just on this one. We're not delving on these issues because you testified about them. You referred to Mr. Ntanzi belonging or recruiting Mr. Ntanzi to your dance group. Can you clarify that aspect as to when that happened and for which group Mr. Ntanzi was dancing before he came to your group?
Izolo ukhulume ngodaba lokuthi ke wena ke owaheha noma ke owabiza uNtanzi noma wathatha uNtanzi ukuthi ke azeke azoba kwisipani sakho ungasho ke ukuthi ngaphambi kokuthi ke umletheke kwisipani sakho ukuthi kwakunini uma ngabe umheha noma umbiza ukuthi azobe kwisipani sakho nokuthi phambi kwalokho waye kusiphi isipani?
ngicela ukubingelela inkosi enkantolo ngaze ngikhulume ngasabingelelanga.
May I first greet the court and not just speak without having greeted
Nabangaphakathi ecourt ngicela babingelele.
everyone inside the court. I also would like to extend my greetings.
Untanzi uma ngaqamba imali bakulapha ko 2013.
If I'm not telling lies, my lord, with regards to Ntanzi, it was around 2013.
2012 bekade phuma kwesinye isipani ekade idlala nami ngingomunye umdlali kwesinye isipani ngase ngiphuma iqembu lami lapho sengiqoqa abadlali.
My lord, Ntanzi was with the one group, and I was also with the other group. I then decided to move out of that group and then start my own group. I then gathered together a group of dancers.
And lo group leyo yayisiphelile. Lo group le kaNtanzi ayidlala kuyo ngo2012. Yayisiphelile umuntu wayeleader wayesehambile ohlala ekhaya ephuma pension.
Now that particular group, which Ntanzi was a part of in 2012, that group was basically non-existent, my lord, and the leader thereof, the person that was in charge of the group, was on pension and had decided to go back home.
Is that your explanation? Thank you so much. Now, you also made a statement to the effect that Mr. Ntanzi went to high school with some of your brothers and they together completed matric. You remember that?
Okunye okushilo ukuthi ke uNtanzi wayesesikolweni nabafowenu nokuthi futhi ke ndawonye benza umatric noma umatric bamenza kanye ngesikhathi esodwa nabafowenu.
Nkosi enkantolo engizokhumbula kahle bese esikoleni esisodwa malwe class ukuthi mhlambe yena waqeda kanye naboni hayi angikho sure lapho ngoba zingane ezincane.
My lord, what I will be able to recall is that they were attending the same school. As to whether they were in the same class or he was ahead of them, that I won't be able to tell, my lord, because they are or they were younger children.
Is the court, please, my lord? My lord, I thought my colleague was asking questions in clarification, but now the witness is now put under cross-examination, my lord. This court, please. The witness was very clear yesterday that Ntanzi went up to matric with some of his younger brothers.
My lord, it's something that we'll take in the examination. I'll withdraw that question to the witness. Now, yesterday we were still on the aspect of, sorry? Okay, you can ask it. You can ask it.
Which hand?
It's the left wrist. There's a mark there. If the description can be given and approximately the size in millimeters, centimeters, if there's a ruler, if you can.
It's about 1 centimeter long. Sorry.
1 centimeter long.
Okay.
And then that what will be. About 8 centimeters.
8 centimeters width.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, 8 millimeters, not centimeters. 8 millimeters, ne?
Alright.
And then 1 centimeter long.
Okay.
What is 1 centimeter?
1 centimeter, it's 10 millimeters long.
Now, what are you describing?
Yes.
Ke bona le tla ke le badi le le bontshang gore motho o na go betse maybe, and then boteng le ba lona e ka nna 1 centimeter and then bophara ba lona about 8 millimeters.
It's a mark, my lord, that indicates that the person was injured. Is it?
And it's two things. And it was Michano from there. It's Michano.
Well, the witness indicates that the other side was not measured.
Yeah. Sorry. Are you aware of Ispata? How do you pronounce it, Mr. Ispata? Traditionally, when Zulus has played football with Zulus, when they slaughter a beast, they put on the hand.
Spanja.
Spanja, yeah. Do you know what is a spanja, ma'am? Because you are Sotho, I hear you. See.
Ke nagana ke setse my lord ke nagana ke letlalo la phologolo or something le ba le rola mo satleng.
I think I do know it, my lord. It is from what would be around one's wrist. Okay, yeah, I think it's the witness indicates that it's an animal skin, my lord, an animal skin which would be around one's wrist.
Do you know the ritual itself?
No, my lord.
I can't.
My lord, the suggestion is that the witness should show the particular mark to all court officials, and perhaps we can take a photographic image, color image later that we can agree on with my learned colleagues.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's continue.
bacela bathi bona bameli bonke izinto zihamba la ngaphambi. Uzokhala la bakhombisa ufike egcineni.
Okay.
The court also show the court agenda. Okay, but
You've never ever had a cosmetic surgery. It's punished. No, I'm just asking. You've never. Okay, fine. All right, fine. Okay, sure. Yes, sir, thanks.
As the court pleases, my lord. Thank you, Mr. Jonas. Thank you, ma'am. Now, yesterday, Mr. Zondo, we were still on the issue of the identification parade for which you were called somewhere here in Pretoria, and you had testified about that now being turned into a photographic lineup. Remember that?
izolo ke ubusakhuluma ke ngalokho weza kona ke la ePitori mabekusho ke bekhomba la ku nima khona-ke emdeni bese kuyakhonjwa-ke kodwa washo-ke ukuthi lokho kwase kuphenduka-ke manje kuba nala sekuthwetshula khona iy'thombe uyakhumbula usho kanjalo?
Yebo Nkosi kaNtolo.
Yes, my lord.
Now, we are not going to repeat the process of what transpired there. All that I need is a few clarification question on that aspect. Now, at that place, did either Sergeant Mohane or Brigadier Kininda inform you about the persons that were going to be on that lineup for the ID parade?
Manje-ke kuleyo ndawo leyo ingaba uSergeant Mohane kanye naye uBrigadier Kininda washo yini noma wakutshela yini ukuthi kwakuhobani abantu ababezoma lapho?
Cela ucacisele umbuzo.
Okay.
Abazoma lapha kuyikomba komba.
Let me explain it or rephrase it. Remember, you were told that you are going to see the persons on the screen. They'll be on the other side. They cannot see you, but you can see them. So the persons that were going to be on the other side, that they cannot see you, but you can see. Did they tell you who they are?
Uyakhumbula noma ke angikusho ngalendlela ukuthi ke watshelwa ukuthi ke kwakunabantu ababezoma ngale kwenglass ukuthi laba bantu labayana abakuboni wena obabonayo ingaba basho yini noma bakutshela yini ukuthi kwakuzoba ubani labo bantu labo ababezoba ngale?
Nkosi kaNtolo kunjalo wangitshela.
Indeed, my lord, he told me.
And who did they say those people were going to be on the lineup?
Bathi ubani labo bantu ababezoba lapho?
Wathi umuzi,
Tanzi,
Maphisa, Mncube, Mthozi Ntuli.
And were you also told the offenses those persons allegedly committed, the persons that are going to be on the lineup?
Ingabe bakutshela yini ukuthi wapi amacala abawenza labo bantu labo ababezoma ngale?
Kunjalo Nkosi kaNtolo.
Indeed, my lord.
And what were you told in relation to that?
Yini owayitshelwa mayelana nalokho?
Kuthiwa babulala Senzo Meyiwa.
It was alleged that they killed Senzo Meyiwa.
Now, the second clarification question on that aspect, Mr. Zondo, is this, and I'm going to give you by way of background. Ordinarily, an ID parade is held for witnesses that have witnessed the commission of an offense or victims of an offense to discreetly, at a properly organized ID parade, identify the perpetrators. That is the purpose of the identification parade. Now, in your context, were you a victim of any offense for you to participate in an ID parade?
Ngokujwayelekile ke uma ngabe umuntu ke ebizwa ukuthi ke akazoma lana ke abe eseyakhomba abantu abangale kwenglazi ukuthi loyo muntu ke ufakazi owayibonela ukwenzeka noma la ekwakwenziwa khona icala noma ubulelesi noma umuntu wayeyisisulu sobulelesi obenzeka manje ngokumayelana nawe ke ingabe wena wawuyisisulu yini sobulelesi obenziwa ukuthi ke uye lapha yana uyokhomba?
Nkosi kaNtolo, ngicela nje u2 minutes ngenabi. Nkosi kaNtolo, ngendlela kwenzanga ngangokubuka lokuthi bafuna ukusenza njengofakazi ukuthi angihleke ngoba ngimdala kangaka. Nkosi kaNtolo,
asingafuni ukusho konke ngesikhathi sodwa.
Yes.
My lord, may I just request for 2 minutes? The way in which I looked at it there, my lord, they wanted to turn us into witnesses, and this makes me to want to laugh, my lord. Yebo?
Ngendlela engangenziswa ngayo awungathi ngisengane encane ngathi ayikaze emhlabeni ukuthi kunjani.
The manner in which I was made to do things, my lord, it was like I was a minor, my lord, or a small young child, my lord, who doesn't know as to what is going on in the world.
I-question yami yokuqala kusenkathi ngisho njalo ngathi mangibuza ukuthi le komba isho ukuthini ngiyokhomba umuntu engimaziyo.
The reason why I'm saying that, my lord, because the first question that I had was, this ID parade, what is it all about, or what does it mean for me to go and point out someone who is known to me.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyabonga uma ummeli ethi uma uyonza ikomba usuke umuntu osuke ufakazi ukuthi lo muntu oyenza leyo nto wambona nami.
I'm then grateful, my Lord, if the legal representative indicates that when you go to an ID parade, you go there as an eyewitness to say that you witnessed a crime being committed or you saw the person.
Nkosi enkantolo kulo picture leyo engangikhoniswa kuyo kwakune picture ye Rasta.
Now, from that particular photo, my Lord, that I was pointed out to, there was a photo of a person with dreadlocks.
Nkosi enkantolo ngathi mangibuka la kule picture phone ngathi angilazi le Rasta.
When I then looked at that particular photo, my Lord, on the phone, I then said, I do not know this Rasta person.
Cela ukuma lapha Nkosi enkantolo.
Can I just stop there, my Lord?
And you've let me move to the other clarification question. You said that you were then handed up an envelope with photographs and then to determine whether or not you can identify the persons depicted in the photographs contained in that envelope. Recall that?
Okunye futhi okushilo ukuthi ke wanikezwe envelope ukuthi kule envelope leyo kwakunezithombe kwathi wabuka ke ukuthi ke nabantu abaziyo yini kulezo izithombe lezo ezaziphakathi kule envelope.
Nkosi enkantolo ngokuphoqeleka ngagcina ngikwenza lokho.
My Lord, forcefully so I ended up doing that.
Now the question is this regarding that. Were you told for what purpose that photograph was going to be used of the person that you were pointing out as depicted in that photo?
Ingabe watshelwa yini ukuthi isithombe leso njengokuthi ke ngokuphoqeleka isithombe leso owagcina ke ususikhomba uthi ke uyasazi ukuthi sasizosetshenziselwani noma ke kwakuyiphi inhloso esasizoyisetshenziselwa?
Angitshenwanga
Nkosi enkantolo.
I wasn't informed, my Lord.
Now you testified further that when you arrived at that venue where the alleged ID parade was going to take place, you were told that there were groups from Marikana and groups of people also from KwaZulu-Natal. You recall that?
Ushilo ukuthi uma ufika kuleya ndawo lena ke ikhomba leyo izokwenzeka khona ke kwakunamaqembu ke abantu baseMarikana amaqembu abantu base-KZN.
Yes.
Nkosi enkantolo masifika leli bhilidi wasichazela umkhari wathi kunabasoko nongoma basuka enquthu abasuka ephosphorus okwehlukahlukana bayibhilidi lalilithi Nkosi enkantolo.
When we got to that building, my Lord, we were informed by Mukhane, I was informed by Mukhane that there were those who are coming from Nongoma, from Ngutu, Phosphorus, phosphorus
Nongoma,
Ngutu.
Yes.
Yes. Because that is what Mukhane told us, my Lord.
Now from Marikana, were you the only person that were taken who participated in that ID parade?
Manje ke kwabaseMarikana kwakuwena kuphela umuntu owayezoba yingxenye yaleyo parade leyo.
Cha Nkosi enkantolo kwakungisimi kuphela.
No, my Lord, I was not the only one.
Who else was taken for this purpose?
Ubani omunye owayeyile lapha?
Kwakubuthelezi,
Buthelezi,
uJack Thelezi.
Jack Buthelezi,
kube uNdwandwe,
Ndwandwe,
Themkosi obonkosi.
Thembinkosi Obonginkosi.
Okay. Themkosi Obonginkosi is that
Yeah,
the first name of Ndwandwe?
I'm not certain about the name as to whether it is Thembinkosi or Bonginkosi, my Lord.
Okay. You then said, seeing that it was late and you were the only persons left, then you begrudgingly identified one photograph of Mr. Ntanzi, and then the process of being photographed and all of that took place. Is that correct?
Ushilo ngoba ukuthi ke ngoba busubona ke isikhathi ukuthi bese ku late bese kuwena kuphela ke wathi nje wena ke nje ngoqhasuka ke nje wavela wabese uyikhombela ke uNtanzi yila khona ke bese qale khona ukuthi kuthotshule izithombe. Process of photography end.
Sorry.
Process of photography started and
they photographed them whilst the process of identifying,
Okay.
sealing the envelope and the like took place.
nanjengoba ke manje sebevala ke i-envelope lapha bathathe khona ke iy'thombe sebekhonjwa futhi ke ngizwa yini.
ngicela Nkosi enkantolo ungiphindela kahle.
Can you just repeat the question for me properly?
You testified that the process that was explained to you, that there are photographs, you can identify who you can identify from particular pictures. They were in an envelope. You were told that after you have identified a person, you stand against a wall with a white cloth. A photograph of you will be taken whilst you are identifying the photo, sealing the photograph, and with your name written on the photograph. Remember that.
Let's
Is
take
it
it
too
one,
loaded?
let's
So
take it
Mr.
one by
Jones.
one. So let's take it.
The process is the following that you explained yesterday.
Okushilo izolo yilokho
That you were first explained the process that was going to take place regarding the photographic identification.
baqale bakutshela ukuthi kuzokwenzekani ke ngohlelo lolo olwaluzokwenziwa lapho leyithombe
That there were photographs with, there were envelopes with photographs inside.
ukuthi ke envelope lezo ke zaziney'thombe ngaphakathi
That you will identify whoever you identify that you know from the photographs contained in the envelope.
ukuthi ke wawuzokhomba ke noma ubanike omkhombayo omaziyo kuyithombe lezo ke ezingaphakathi kuyona i-envelope.
And as you identify that person, a photograph will be taken.
Nanjengoba ukhomba kuzothwetshula ke isithombe saloyo muntu loyo.
And once you've identified all the persons that you recognize from the photographs, you will seal the photograph, the envelope.
Ukuthi emuva ke kokuthi ke usukhombile ke isithombe leso ke sizothathwa ke bese siyafakwa ke kuyona envelope ibese iyavalwa ke envelope.
Then you'll write your name on the envelope.
Ubese ubhala igama lakho kuyona envelope.
Then from there you'll go and stand against the wall where a white cloth was placed there.
Emuva kwalokho ke uzohamba ke uyonceka ke obondeni la ewakune ndwangu emhlophe noma kuzoba nendwangu emhlophe khona noma ithawela sorry.
Then some Caucasian male with a camera will then take photographs of yourself while standing against that white walled background.
Nokuthi ke kuzoba namlisa thizeni ke ozoza ke ephethe ke ikhamera abese eyakuthwebula ke isithombe ngaleso sikhathi uzobe ume lapho ke kulelo bonda lolo elinalo thawela lelo elimhlophe.
So that is my understanding. If I'm mistaking it somewhere, you can clarify it.
Indlela ke leyo mina engizwe ngayo uma kuukuthi ke kukhona ke la engigeje khona uzongilungisa ke.
Nkosi enkantolo kunjengoba kufuna.
It is as being stated, my lord.
Okay. Now, once that was done, what then transpired, Mr. Zondo?
Sekwenzekile ke lokho yikuphi okwalandela.
Sabe sesiwe emotweni sesibusele emuva eMarikana.
We were then taken to the vehicle where we were transported back to Marikana.
Okay. And after this incident of the identification parade or photographic lineup parade, was there any further contact between yourselves and the police officers responsible for investigating the Senzo Meyiwa murder?
Emuva kwalelo langa lelo, emuva kokuthi kwenzeka konke lokho oqeda ukusho ke manje, ingabe kwaba khona yini uxhumana phakathi kwakho namaphoyisa aphenya lona icala leli lika Senzo Meyiwa emuva kwalelo langa lelo?
Nkosi enkantolo ngabe sengifonelwa futhi emva kwalokho.
I was contacted again, my lord, thereafter.
How long thereafter were you contacted?
Kwaba semuva kwesikhathi esingakanani ilanga leli lidlulile uma ucontact futhi noma ufonelwa?
Uma ngisakhumbula kahle Nkosi enkantolo kodwa abasemuva mhlawumbe ko 2 weeks 3 weeks.
Although I can't remember that well, my lord, but maybe after 2 or 3 weeks.
Take it from there then, Mr. Zondo. Elaborate without me asking you too many questions. Take it from there, step by step. What happened? Who called you? Where were you taken? And all of that.
Ngicela ukusho ke ngaphandle kokuthi mina ke ngikubuza imibuzo eminingi ke ukuthi nje ngokulandelelana ke ukuthi ubani wakufonela kwasekwenzekani.
Nkosi enkantolo engicela ukungidlulisa ngizokubeka kulenge nje. Emva kwale kokuboshwa kwami abe sengilahlekelwa umsebenzi.
My Lord, may I just request to convey this, which I'm just going to leave hanging. After this, my Lord, I lost my job.
Yes. Bese ngizoqhubeka Nkosi enkantolo ke emva kokufonelwa ke sengiya kule komba yalapha ePitoli.
Then, my Lord, after coming back from the ID parade here in Pretoria, where I was then contacted,
ngafonelwa umkhari wathi
So sorry, Mr. Zondo, you
Okay.
just raised a pertinent issue about you losing the job. Why is it important that you should mention that fact here in court?
kusemqoka ngani lokhu oqeda ukusho ke ukuthi nje ukushiya nje kulenga kusemqoka ngani ukuthi ke ukusho la enkantolo ukuthi ke emuva kwalokho wase ulahlekelwa umsebenzi.
Nkosi enkantolo bengizokufaka ngesikhathi ngenze ngingaphazamiseki emva kokomba i-movement engizeka kwenzakala
My Lord, I was going to mention it in time so that I do not get disturbed as to what it is that happened after the ID parade.
Okay, so should we then leave it for last so that you can go through this process of contact with the police officers?
Singakushiya ke sikushiyele egcineni ukuthi nje manje sibheke nje noma siqeleke kulodaba lolu lokuthi amaphoyisa aqhumana nawe emuva kwekhomba leyo.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay, then you can take it further from when you are then contacted by the police after the identification parade.
Ungasho ke amaphoyisa ke eqhumana nawe emuva ke kwayikhomba.
Bangifonela Nkosi enkantolo bathi bazosilanda sifunwa ubaba uBaloyi.
So they contacted us, my Lord, and said that they were going to fetch us in that Mr. Baloyi wanted to see us.
Mr. Zondo, just to be precise, when you testify about your own personal experience, not us, but Mr. Zondo as the individual.
Ngiyacela ukuthi uma ngabe wethula ufakazi uzwile manje uqeda ukuthi basilanda. Ngicela ke uma ngabe ukhulume ngawe, ukhulume ngento yaziwa wena, ukhulume ngawe as umnumzana uZondo. Ungakhulumi ngathi.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Thank you, my Lord.
Bangilanda Nkosi enkantolo bathi ngicelwa ubaba uBaloyi.
They fetched me, my Lord, and said that Advocate Baloyi or Mr. Baloyi requested to see me.
Yes. Manje befika ngempela bafika bangithatha ngemoto bangiletha kwenye indawo yayila ePitoli iseceleni le ndawo yayirenewa le ndawo ngayibona yayirenewa le ndawo ilungiswa.
They fetched me, my Lord, brought me to Pretoria to this place that was more on the outskirts or on the side of Pretoria, my Lord, and this place was being renovated.
Le ndawo le yayinendawo engamanzi la kilamanzi sokudlala izingane kwanginamanzi ngathi bathi swimming pool anyana leyo ndawo leyo.
There was some water there, something that looked like a swimming pool where children would be playing, my Lord, in this particular place.
Umnumzane wayelapho kwaku obugininza umama mfundisi.
The people that were there was Gininza, Mama Mfundisi.
Angisamkhumbulo wesithathu kwakubani ngoba kwakwenzeka sometimes omunye kube umuntu omusha engamazi kulabantu abajwayele ukuzongithatha.
I cannot remember or recall as to who the third person was, my Lord, because it would happen that there would be a new member, not someone that would be a regular from the people that would normally come and fetch me.
Now, just for clarification, Mr. Zondo, before you proceed, you said you were fetched by they. Who fetched you from where they fetched you?
Ushilo ukuthi bakulanda obani laba bakulanda bekulanda la babeyokuthatha khona kwakuwobani abayokulanda.
Umuntu angilandayo kwaku uMabhena noGininza.
It was Mabhena.
Askithi noMkhari.
Mukhari.
Mkhari, yes.
It was Mabhena and Mukhari. It says Mukhari.
Yes, Mkhari.
All right, then proceed from where you find these people at that place that you say it was being renovated or something.
Kuleyo ndawo ke senifikile kuleyo ndawo uthi ke yayilungiswa ke.
Yes, mangifika lapha into angitshena wona uGininda wathi uzongifundela le statement sami.
Upon arrival there, what Gininda told me was that he was going to read out to me my statement.
Uma esifunda statement ngithi mina I know akusimi lo owekhuluma la lento ebhalwe lapha.
When he read out the statement, my Lord, I then said to him, no, this was not me. I'm not the one who said this which is being read out here.
Okwenze ngisho njalo kwakunemayina ibhalwe lapha ukuthi ngisebenza kuya Rustenburg. Aze ngisebenza Rustenburg kimi.
What made me to say that, my Lord, there was a particular mine that was recorded there where it was alleged or said that I had worked at this particular mine in Rustenburg. I had never worked in Rustenburg.
Suka lapha sethi ke asisilungise uqala phansi ubhala isinye.
From there, he then said, let us correct it. He would start afresh and write another one.
Ngoba le statement isifunwa ubabaloyi.
Because the person who wanted this statement was Mr. Baloyi.
Asasuka lapho ke saqeda ubhala statement wasesilayishe emotweni wathi usisa kubabaloyi.
From there, my Lord finished writing the statement. He got us into the vehicle and then said to us that he was taking us to Mr. Baloyi.
Mangifika laphana singene kubabaloyi fike ngimbingelele ngihlale phansi.
Upon arrival there, my Lord, I went in, greeted Mr. Baloyi, and I sat down.
Avula ibhuku lakhe athi uZondo ithi na yebo nguZondo.
He opened his book, my Lord, and then said to me, are you Zondo? I confirmed that I was indeed Zondo.
Angifundele istatement sami.
He read out my statement to me.
Ngimtshela ukuthi cha akusimi lo.
I then told him that no, this is not me.
Ngamtshela futhi ukuthi ngashaywa. Cela ukwazi ukuthi ngishawelani.
I also informed him that I was assaulted. I would like to know as to the reason why I was assaulted.
Wathi babaloyi yindaba ngariportana.
Mr. Baloyi then said, why did I not report?
Ngathi mina ngiriporte kuphi ngoba ngishaya abantu bomthetho.
I then said or asked, where should I have reported? Because I was assaulted by law enforcement agencies.
Wabonakala ukuthi babaloyi asambi indlela eyi1 wangikhipha ngiqeda ngisho 5 minutes wathi angihlale waiting room kungena ukuthelisa.
It was evident, my Lord, that myself and Mr. Baloyi were not singing from the same hymn book. He then excused me. It was not even 5 minutes. He excused me and asked me to go to the waiting room, and then Buthelezi was called in. Kwabiza Buthelezi?
Yeah.
Buthelezi was called in.
Wathi ngicabanga ukuthi waphela u30 minutes bengaphakathi nokuThelisi. Waphuma uButhelezi mephuma uButhelezi mathi ngiyasuma ngiyaya athi uButhelezi hayi uthi ubabaloyi asambile.
I think they spent about 30 minutes inside there with Buthelezi, my Lord, and thereafter Buthelezi got out. When I stood up to go in, then Buthelezi informed me that no, Mr. Baloyi is saying we should leave.
Kosenkantolo kufika lapha kufanele ukuthi ngize court ngafonela ukuthi ngize court. Ngalolanga lelo ngangaya emsebenzini ngalindela ubaba wayibiza ukuthi umkwena mangaqamba imali.
Then, my Lord, I was supposed to come to court. I did not go to work on that particular day. I then waited for a gentleman, if I'm not telling lies, called Mukwena.
Kosenkantolo lapha yaphela khona ke uxhumana kwami namaphoyisa ngoba ngalolanga ngilindele ukulandwa kwabe sekuthathwa uNdwandwe noButhelezi.
That is where the contact then ended between myself and the police, my Lord, on that day when I waited, because the people that were taken were Ndwandwe and Buthelezi. I was not fetched.
Yes. Enye into enkosenkantolo engifuna ukuyelula uthi ubaba uMkhari ngoba akangifakanga kwisystem weyithupha zami ezimdaka.
My Lord, the other thing that I would like to stretch, Mr. Mukhari then said, because he did not place me on the system. Okay.
We criminal record.
Which is
yes.
Okay. he said that he did not put me through the system because of my because of my fingerprints that are, my lord, linked or involved in some criminal activities.
Mengifona lapho wangifuna imali engango 5,000.
When he contacted me there, my lord, he requested an amount of 5,000.
Ngathi mina nginayo lo mali.
I then said, I don't have such an amount.
Sikhuluma nje ufona ngefoni yakhe, fonelana. Wekhuluma efona ngefoni yakhe ngifonela.
He was using his phone contacting me.
Ayikwagcina lapho Nkosi enkantolo.
That's where it ended, my lord.
Okay, Mr. Zulu. Now let's clarify your testimony on this aspect. You said you meet Brigadier Gininda, Sergeant Mamfundisi, and another gentleman that you cannot recognize. You are brought there by Mabena and Mohani. Is that correct?
Uthike kule ndawo lena wahlangana khona lapho ke nayo uGininza umamfundisi kanye nomunye ke lo wesithathu ke wawungamazi nokuthi abantu abakuletha ke lapho kwakuMabena noMuhari.
Kunjalo Nkosi enkantolo.
That is correct, my lord.
Now the person that
Nkosi enkantolo la uMabena wehamba ngemoto yakhe eyayilong base I Toyota imhlophe.
On that day, my lord, Mabena was traveling in his vehicle, which was a white long base Toyota.
Okay. Now, you testified that Brigadier Gininda then read you a document. At what stage during the reading of that document did you dispute the correctness of the contents of that document?
Uyasho ke ukuthi ke waseke eqala ke uBrigadier Gininda ke kunala ekufundela khona ke manje ke kwakuyisiphi isigaba la owamvimba khona ke noma ke umphikisa khona ukuthi cha la akusimina lo ukhuluma la.
Nkosi enkantolo okokuqala kwakuyigama lemayini.
Firstly, my lord, it was the name of the mine.
And after reading that name of the mine, did the reading of the document stop there because you had disputed the name of the mine, or did the reading nonetheless continue for the entirety of that document?
Ngabe emuva kwalelo gama lelo kwabe sekuma lapho ukufunda le document le noma yini le awayifunda noma ke emuva kokuthi usushila ukuthi cha igama leli akusilona waqhubeka futhi wafunda.
Lapha makhona Nkosi enkantolo ngikhumbula kahle kwama lapha athi khona ngithi mina uNtanzi wathi wangitshena ukuthi wabulala uSenzo Meyi.
Where he stopped, my lord, I remember very well. It's where he was reading out saying that I had said that Ntanzi informed me that he killed Senzo Meyiwa.
Okay. And the further reading of that document, did it then stop there?
Kwaseke ukufundwa ke kwaleso statement leso kuma lapho.
Kunjalo Nkosi enkantolo.
That is indeed correct, my lord.
And you say that then he suggested that Advocate Mester, let me not say advocate because I don't know which Mester Baloyi are you referring to. He then said to you, Mester Baloyi wants a statement, so let's write another statement. Did I understand you correctly?
Ngabe ngikuzwe kahle ke uthi ke wasethi yena kuwena ngoba ke istatement lesi sifuna ubaba uBaloyi asibhale esinye.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord. That's what he said.
Describe to the court the circumstances under which that other statement then was made.
Awuchazeleke inkantolo ukuthi ke uma ngabe senziwa esinye statement leso ke senziwa ngaphansi kweziphi ezinye izimo. Uma siphinde senziwa kanjani?
In other words, did he ask you questions and write down your responses as and when you spoke?
Asibeke kanjena ke engabe wayekubuza imibuzo ubese uthi wena ke uma ngabe uphendula ke abhale phansi impendulo lezo.
Nkosi enkantolo kunjalo.
My Lord, it's nearly 1:15. May we then take a short adjournment?
Okay, thanks.